welcome to second video of spatial analysis series. In this video, I'm going to talk about SQL. In a previous video, I talked about ETL, extract, transfer, load, and I showed you how to extract the data and how to transform the data and how to load the data. And in also I mentioned about the ER entity relationship. In entity relationship, we talk about the tables and the relationship, and also about primary key and foreign key. For example, in this table title, it shows the primary key show ID. It means that show ID is the best candidate for this table. For this table, country code is the best candidate, rating ID for this table, and city code for this table. As you see here, I have foreign key country code, which is the primary code here, the primary key here. The foreign key is the primary key in another table. So because I wanted to make the relationship between these two tables, I used this country code as foreign key in title. Maybe you are thinking why I have country in separate table, because I'm using country information in title and also in rating. I'm going to talk about more in detail when I show you the queries. The other thing that when we create the ER, then we need to have data dictionary. In data dictionary, we talk about the relation of the tables, primary keys, foreign keys, and null status, on update, on delete, and on insert. So when we talk about null status, some information, some attributes, some fields, maybe they do not meet information at the time of data entry, or it can be blank. So we can choose null. And if we need to have the information at the data entry or creating the table when we load the information to, when we load the data to table, then we need to choose not null. And then on update, on delete, on insert, it also need we need to put this information in data dictionary. For example, when we do an update, when we delete something, so will it be cascaded? So and also, for example, on child table, so can we delete something? For example, here we say no delete is allowed on child table. Here also in data dictionary, we need to show all the tables with all information. So for example, here title, the column here, it shows the column name. It shows all the attributes, show ID, country code, type, title, all the attributes that we use in this table. And data type, key designation, which is primary. This one is primary key. This one is foreign key. Country code is the foreign key. And then, as I mentioned, null status. And here, as you see, the description and also remarks that it shows, for example, this foreign key here, country code, refer to the country table. The other thing is the statements. Also, we need to bring it in the data dictionary, the statements that we used to create the table. I have, for example, as examples, country and title. They have their own primary key, and as you see here, title has foreign key, and it is the command that we need to put in under the title statement when we want to create this table, and we need to make sure that we have the foreign key here, and we need to mention that. Then if you don't mention, then there won't be any foreign key in this table. The other thing that I'm going to have talk about it in separate video, it is about spatial data. I'm going to use this spatial data for running the query on a spatial data column that can be latitude, longitude, and also I show you here that with this command, I create the hypocenter in a separate column that it's the for each latitude and longitude in the table, and then I will show you the query that, for example, I show the distance, I create the polygon. I will show you in different video. The other thing here, the example that I mentioned here, create the table and also creating the table in database, SQL database. And this is the query That's the simplest, one of the simplest queries, select everything from title. So it is just a sample of the information. And I'm going to talk more about SQL query and a spatial attribute in next video. Thank you.